City Councillor Susan Stevenson held a town hall meeting tonight, calling it a discussion about funding issues coming before council next week. Reta Ismail has more on the voices who showed up.
It was $1 million something, then it was $4 million, then it's $5 million, and the situation is getting worse.
About 100 people turned out for a town hall held by Ward 4 Councillor Susan Stevenson, where she made a PowerPoint presentation on a number of issues, including funding for ARC Aid and other outreach programs in the city.
There's a lot of funding for homeless services that will go until next March or to the end of this year. So there's $600,000 for day spaces at ARC Aid on Dundas Street, which is something that we've discussed and council has said not on the main street of a BIA. It failed at committee, and so it's something that's coming forward.
No dead people become housed.
Okay.
Once you're dead, you don't become housed.
Among those in attendance, Sarah Campbell, Executive Director at ARC Aid Street Mission, who says she acknowledges the challenges but wanted to make sure she was present to ensure balanced messaging.
Understanding where does that funding coming from? What is the decision in front of council? Why should we ensure having these daytime spaces? You know, when those daytime spaces close, there will not be one open door in our community that is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for people to drop in and get care.
After the presentation, Stevenson opened the floor up for questions and comments.
London East is not a dumping zone for the druggies and the prostitutes in this city.
I would say 90% of the people that live in the buildings by McCormick Park are scared to death to walk out there.
It is not just about distributing harm reduction here.
Members of various outreach services were also in attendance in hopes of supporting the people they work with on a daily basis.
Nobody wants to be unhoused, and a lot of the drug use that is experienced at street level, a lot of it is situational. As someone who lives a life of sobriety, I'm not the common denominator of folks out there using. I used to the point I burned my life down, but a lot of the people that are using at street level, they use because of their situation.
Stevenson says tonight's meeting was an open conversation, an opportunity for people to speak out about what they want to see happening in their city. Reta Ismail, CTV News.